안녕하세요, 저는 Minah입니다. And also, hello! Today I'll be teaching you some survival phrases in Norwegian. Some basic survival stuff, just you know, the basics. Quick note before I start, I'm gonna be talking in the Oslo dialect. That's what I'm gonna teach you. The Oslo dialect is the one that is, in my opinion, the easiest to understand because that's the capital and most people understand it because it is closer to the written language. Norway is full of dialects and mine is not the Oslo dialect, so if it's a little awkward then I apologize, but I will try to be as clear as possible. We're gonna start off real simple with hello, and that would either be hei or hallo. Both are equally used, none of them are like more suitable in a situation than others. Hallo might be a little easier for you to say because hei is using the a sound, which is a Norwegian letter. If you think it's a little difficult to pronounce hei, then you can just use hallo because I feel like it's a little bit easier. Now if you want to say goodbye, you would either say ha det or ha det bra. I feel like ha det might be a bit more used like in like casual situations with your friends and stuff, but I think ha det is actually based on ha det bra, which means have it well or be well, but either works. I mean, if you want to say goodbye, have it well, then you would just say ha det bra. If you just want to say bye, then you would just say ha det. Maybe you want to ask how someone is doing, like hey, how are you? I think in like a casual situation in Norway we wouldn't really say how are you. How are you would be translated to hvordan har du det, which is more like a thing you ask someone a bit more like personal, like how are you really? But if you just want to be like hey, how are you, then we would rather use how's it going, like hvordan går det? Hvordan går det? You can apply this more specifically, like how's it going with the family? Hvordan går det med familien? Am I talking too fast? I'm probably talking too fast, but I will put like the words in there and you can let me know if I'm talking too fast. I'm just trying to speak naturally, I guess, so that you won't be running around going hei, hvordan går det med familien? Or maybe that's just me thinking that is awkward, but anyways. Okay, so maybe you're thankful for something and you want to say thank you. That's pretty simple. It's either takk or tusen takk. Again, with a lot of Norwegian stuff, we don't have formal and informal stuff, but we have more like degrees of politeness, I guess, or just in general just talking more nicely. Takk is thank you, and tusen takk is 1,000 times thank you. Like literally translated, tusen means 1,000. So when you say tusen takk, it's like 1,000 times thank you, but it would rather just be translated to thank you very much. So depending on what you want to say, takk or tusen takk. Now if you want to say you're sorry about something, then sorry, the word for sorry that is mostly used, I think, is unnskyld. Unnskyld. If you bump into someone, oh, unnskyld. Or if you said something offending to your friends, oh, unnskyld. There's also another word, beklager. Beklager. It's used pretty similarly. That was a hard word to say. I feel like it's a little bit more old-fashioned politeness kind of thing. Beklager, it's not that much used with young people. We usually just say unnskyld, but you can say beklager, especially if like you bump into someone on the street, you're just like, oh, beklager. Yes and no. This is real simple actually, because I don't think there are that many variations even. You got yes, ja, ja, and then you got no. Nei. Nei. I can add that if you want to do it like more nicely, like yes please or no thank you, then you can just add takk at the end. Ja takk and nei takk. Okay, so now we can do I don't understand and I don't know. I don't understand would translate to jeg forstår ikke. Jeg is I, forstår is understand, and not is ikke. Now, if you want to say I don't know, for example, if people are asking you something and you don't know the answer, you can just say jeg vet ikke. Jeg vet ikke. Alright, so maybe you want to buy some stuff and you want to know what the price is. In English, you would say like, how much is it? But that's not really what we would say in Norwegian. If you want to know the price of something, you would rather say, how much does it cost? Hvor mye koster det? Hvor mye koster det? Okay, the next one is rather important, and that is where is the toilet? So what you could say is hvor toilettet or toilette. However, toilette is again a bit old-fashioned and not so much used among young people. Young people usually say doen. So it would be hvor doen. Do is just another word for toilet. It's more like younger use of it, I guess, but both work. Everyone knows what a do is, and everyone knows what a toilet is. Like toilets, so you'll be fine either way. I almost forgot this one. Please. You might want to know how to say please. Please in Norwegian is vær så snill. Vær så snill. And directly translates to be so kind. It's basically like saying, would you be so kind to give me that book? Kan du vær så snill gi meg boken? And then lastly, excuse me, because this one might be helpful if you want someone to help you out, or if you want to ask for directions and whatnot. Excuse me would usually just be unnskyld or unnskyld meg. These are the same words for saying sorry, but it's kind of like the same thing in English as well, excuse me. It's just a polite way to get someone's attention, you know? Unnskyld meg, hvor toalettet? But yes, those were all my phrases for you today. My simple Norwegian survival phrases if you want to just know some stuff, and yeah, I'm thinking of doing these videos a bit on request. So if you have any requests or wishes or anything you want to know, then leave me a comment and I'll either answer it there or I'll make a video of it. And just, yeah, I do have some ideas like counting and like asking stuff and getting to know people, but I don't really know what you want to know, so it would be a great help if you told me. Also, of course, I would be really happy if you subscribed, because then I would know that you would actually get these videos and that would be fun and hopefully they're useful or entertaining to you. And with that, I think I'm gonna take my leave. I'll be making more videos. It's summer vacation now, so I definitely have the time for it. And yeah, ha det bra!
Annyeong.